Greetings. Rough workout. Touch base from yesterday. That was one of the most painful, very revealing ice baths that I ever taken, cold plunges I've ever taken. Um, so the temperature of the water, ambient temperature of the water was lower. I filled it with the uh, prerequisite poundage of ice, and I got in, and it was alarming. Um, I only was able to stay in 2 minutes, but I now, that's all I want. I want a chance to be able to fail again. I know where I went wrong. The thing that got me this time was my forearms. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was agonizing. The cold was so bitter, but it lifted me up through the day because it just makes me hungry to try again. The failure isn't black or white in that aspect. The failure is definitely this gray nuanced area where I'm deriving a lot of strength, a lot of conquering as far as a quitting mind goes. Because again, the initial shock was get the hell out. But if you ever want to slow time down and watch a second become agonizing, involve yourself in something you know you are bad at, that you know you are going to fail at, and you purposely put yourself in that situation. You will see time damn near stop. And it's insane. It is insane. And so I love that now. I'm embracing it. I got it all geared up for as soon as I get off of here to go in. Now, yesterday was peculiar because I got challenged by someone very special to talk about loving myself. Now, as a consequence of all that I've been through in my personal life, I fall woefully short on that aspect. And there's no getting around it for me. The reason why I'm weak, fragile male ego, whatever you would like to, whatever I would like to plug in will fill that bill for that day. But I find it much easier to do for others than I would for myself. I find it much easier to do these fringe things of exploring than that self-love. I talk about the three tenets of life of value for that I feel that we have as people, as humanity: our love, our forgiveness, and our time. Now I'm having to turn the mirror. I understand the forgiveness aspect, and that is part of self-love. But there is love that we extend to others, but then that other deep reflected love that comes back to us needs to be just as intense for ourselves, not in a narcissistic way. And that's not why I started this channel or anything else like that, just to hear myself speak out into the ether or have someone to tell me, some big words. That's not it at all. If anything, I would like my child to have a running record of my thoughts and thought processes of how to deal with the darkness. Because the biggest thing of foreshadowing, and I can see what is going to happen in the very near future, we are going to fall on very rough times. And that is going to be extremely, extremely difficult. We can't keep going as a country in the direction that we're going in, especially economically, without falling on some extremely hard times. And you have to have a sense of resiliency to get through those hard times. And that's where I would love for this to become a bastion of hope for him or anyone else that can see this. as far as the self-love goes, I'm not even sure where to start, because I would rather sacrifice myself in an instant because that's what I felt was the most noble of all intentions. Now, even now, especially after we got robbed, my knee-jerk reaction would always be run toward the threat. When someone else was there and he had to think about his 2 children, that's not even a process in my mind. I would much rather sacrifice, and I, not to throw my life away, like my life has no meaning, but maybe I need to, again, reflect on that a little bit more. It'd be something I can think about in the ice bath today. Self-love is going to be extremely hard because I feel like the things that I do are that. But then when I actually sit down and think about the worth and value that I have for myself, I had wrapped up in something else, and that didn't go my way. So I really had to cast out all of those things. And as a result of that, my self-confidence, self-worth, and self-value were lowered. And I really haven't worked on building those things up. I'm finding self-confidence in the photography. I'm finding self-confidence in the interactions I have with people. But the fulfillment of self and self-gratification, there's a hole there because of the love. Now, pulling that out into the light, that is going to be very difficult. And doing something about it is going to also be very difficult. But that's what I'm here. That's what I have time for. And then being able to forgive myself, and then having those things, those 3 tenets work in harmony with one another to produce an effect that I find most desirable. Now I just need to figure out the how. I know the why. I just need to figure out the how. So that'll be interesting. And it'll be a journey of self that I can really buckle down for. And why the hell not? And there's Luke. Luke, come here. Come here, good boy. That's you. Luke, that's you. Hey, hey. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Yeah. So yeah, I'll work on that. As always, I'll take that little bit of hope and that blonde fur ball that I got over there, and I'll take that as a positive for today with my kisses. And now he's gonna start drinking water. And I'm gonna go about my day. I'm going to start to figure these things out, and I'm gonna go freeze my butt off. Let's get it. If you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly. As always, enjoy this beautiful day. I challenge you to be the reason someone smiles today. And love you all. Take care.